I'll be just a few feet away.
Well, I didn't dream it. You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Spare me your compliments. I need to talk to you, and what I don't need is your bull.
Agreed. We have a lot of things to talk about, Samantha. Where do you want to start?
Well, we can start with Lexi Carver.
Yes, let's, shall we? Poor Lexi, eh? When do you think she snapped? I can't help but wonder if it was after you blackmailed her into persuading Austin and Carrie they couldn't have normal children. One wonders how one can live with oneself.
Or we could talk about how she witnessed you shooting John Black.
Indeed, except you didn't, did she? Her lie, exposed by her own husband, of all people. Good old honest Abe kicked her out, and I believe she's run away with her lover, Tech.
That doesn't mean you didn't do it.
Samantha, why do we keep having to do this? Why am I constantly having to prove myself to you? Your own father, the acting police commissioner, has no evidence linking me to that shooting.
We both know you were in that boathouse.
Yes, I was. Waiting for you. Remember, we were supposed to run away to paradise together? Only you didn't show up, did you? So I left, before I caught a glimpse of John Black or his assailant.
You... If you're so innocent, why did you hold me at gunpoint and force me to help you get through that police roadblock?
Because I was set up by you. I figured you owed me, Samantha.
Oh, give me a break.
I can forgive and forget, Samantha. That night when I was in your arms, I don't think I've ever felt so complete. To feel you beneath me.
Oh, shut up. John's shooting, Lexi and Tech. You were behind both. Your fingerprints are all over it.
You really are your father's daughter, aren't you? One little strand of DNA. You think you're holding up a little tin badge and throwing innocent men in jail.
Bet you're so smooth. Just like a well-oiled snake. You and I both know you're guilty as hell.
If that's what you believe, then why don't you go to your daddy and take all this evidence that you have that proves your case? Because let me tell you something, these guys, they haven't got a thing.
You know I don't have any evidence against you.
Well, I'm relieved.
But I know for a fact that Lexi would never take off with her boyfriend and leave her son behind.
It's extraordinary, you know, that now you're empathizing with a woman you despised.
I'm a mother, too. And I know how terrified I felt when you made me think that Will had been kidnapped. So you tell me what you did with Lexi and Tech. What are they in Italy? Being tormented, demerit style? Or did you kill them? Leave them in the woods?
What you must think of me, Samantha.
I think you're behind their disappearance. And I think you shot John.
Another man suddenly you seem to have forgiven.
Yeah, I have. I don't hate anyone. Except you. What are you laughing at?
I'm just glad you haven't gone completely Mother Teresa on me. I'd hate to think you were no longer the passionate woman who made love to me that night.
Made love? Are you insane? You raped me.
No. You see, that would imply some kind of resistance on your part. You can think whatever you want to, Samantha. But we both know the reason that you didn't put up a fight is because you wanted it just as much as I did.
I hated every second of your pawing, every slimy, disgusting second.
Methinks the lady doth protest too much.
Look, I didn't come here to argue with you or revisit that awful night.
Then why did you come?
Because I know you. And I know what kind of despicable things you're capable of, especially if you think that you've been betrayed. So I just want to make sure you know that I didn't tell anyone what happened that night. You have no reason to target me or my family.
Samantha, my darling, why do you ever think that I would target you?
Because I am the last person Who can make sure you go to prison?
That's debatable. I mean, you didn't really see me do anything, did you? And as much as the idea of putting you on the witness stand is appealing, you know, your little legs crossed demurely, your skirt riding up your thigh, maybe just so I get to see a little bit of your leg. Darling, I wouldn't put you through it. I love you too much. I would not touch a hair on your head.
So you're sure? You're sure I'm not on your hit list?
Hit list? My darling, I'm sure I don't have a hit list. I think you've been watching too many old movies.
Just promise me. All I want is for you to be out of my life.
See, my love, I think that's the last thing that you want. The police would have found your body in that cabin next to Lucas's. But I could never hurt you. I care about you. A lot. I want to get back with you. And I think that you want the same thing.
All I want is to get you out of my life.
Impossible, I'm afraid. However, I do have an interesting proposition for you.
No.
You haven't even heard it yet. Look, as we speak, I have a team of lawyers. They're persuading the district attorney to release me without charge. They're going to unfreeze all of my business assets. Now I intend to return to my life here in Salem, to restore my reputation, to rebuild my business empire, to get their stockholders' confidence back in Mythic. Now you worked for me once before. Come, work for me again.
You're asking me to work for you again? No. No. Are you... No!
You don't have to make up your mind now. Okay? We can iron out the details later.
I don't want to work with you. I don't want anything from you. All I want is your promise that I'm not going to wind up a dead body next to Lexi and Tech in a swamp.
Your wish is my command.
Do you mean that?
You must know I could never hurt you. I could never harm the mother of my child. I've chosen to bear the next to marry child.
That's not something I'm likely to forget.
You must excuse me for wondering, but I can't help. Is there a little bundle of joy somewhere?
Unfortunately for you, I was using protection that night.
Pity.
Not to me.
I'll just have to try harder next time.
There's not going to be a next time. You try to touch me again, Elvis, I'll kill you.
You sound serious, Samantha.
Whatever you're planning, you keep me and my family out of it.
Yes, dear. You can count on that. Justice, eh? My personal belongings? Thank you. Good. Everything seems to be here.
Need your signature saying it's all there, and then get out.
Voicemail? Come on, Kate, you're not screening your calls, are you? It's me, your partner in crime, so to speak. Anyway, I'm sprung. Thought we might get together for a bit of a business meeting. Clothing optional. Sweet smell of freedom.